positively. Inflation has declined to, in the last quarter, by October, was about 16%, after several consecutive months of easing. And likewise, the average Nigerian household is spending about 50% of their income on basic needs, compared to over 90% before the advent of the recent reforms. So the clear national objective is to achieve lower inflation for every naira, to retain its purchasing power, to have savings growing, because it is not through borrowing that we are going to get the investment, and we are going to come with a mass savings plan to allow Nigerians at all levels to save and invest in productive activity. The social protection net, the social safety net, is a commitment of Mr. President not to leave the poorest and the most vulnerable behind. And there continues to be a strengthening of direct payments to the least well-off in a transparent and accountable way. Let me, because the governor has already talked about digitization, he's already talked about power. You can't hear me?
Yes.
Apologies. I understand you couldn't hear me very well. Sorry about that. These technical things do happen. But I want to give us really the message that in terms of Imo State, where we are, unlocking Imo State's economic potential, it is vast. We have heard about what is there by way of resources. And what we need to do in terms of industrial clustering and manufacturing is develop light manufacturing, agro-processing, pharmaceuticals, packaging, building materials, and the like. And of course, to leverage the proximity of Imo to the huge markets in the southeast and south-south. Of course, as we've heard, the youth are key, and the digital economy is key for them. They are being enabled and empowered. They need to get into software development, business process outsourcing, creative industries, and AI-enabled services. This is the jargon of their time. And by giving them electricity, we are empowering them to be able to put in their best. His Excellency, the governor, talked about agriculture being key. And the agriculture and the agro value chain is important. Processing, storing, branding, and of course, export. We heard about the cargo export terminal and services. Of course, all these add to ease of doing business. And as the investors here will tell you, you have to make it easy, you have to make it attractive for them so that they can come, invest, increase productivity, grow the economy, create jobs, and lift millions in Imo and elsewhere out of poverty. In conclusion, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and stagnant potential, it is again a country of rising opportunities there. Our fiscal capacity is strengthening. Our states are empowered, they are resourced, they are given the funding that the law says they should get under the rules of Nigeria. Our social protection is expanding, which shows the empathy and the humane approach to governance of Mr. President, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Our digital, energy, and industrial foundations are being rebuilt. So Imo State stands at the intersection of human capital, entrepreneurial culture, and strategic geography given to it by God, as also man, because we talked about the extension, the dredging to the sea of the Imo River. So let us work together, federal, state, and even local governments and the private sector, to develop, and with our development partners, to turn the potential of Imo, turn the potential of Nigeria into measurable prosperity. I thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. This way, sir. You can go this way. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. The Coordinating Minister of the Economy and the Honorable Minister of Finance, Mr. Wale Edun, giving his goodwill and reiterating why Imo should be a destination of choice for investors. Your Excellencies, Royal Majesties, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is written in the Holy Book that how pleasant it is for brothers to dwell in unity. That unity and collaboration is demonstrated here this afternoon by the presence of the progressive governors from more than 17 states of Nigeria. Say, Senator Kwebolo, I see Dr. Ayedatiwa from those states and many others. Please, a round of applause for them one more time. My colleagues will continue to mention the name of the others who have joined us. We're also joined by the distinguished Senator Abdulaziz Yari. A warm welcome to you. Of course, the former chairman of APC and former governor of Kano State is also here. His Excellency, Dr. Ganduje. Your Excellency, a warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us. His Excellency, Placide Njoku, the former governor of Imo State, has also joined us here. Your Excellency, you're welcome. The Honorable Minister of State for Industry, Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment is also here. A warm welcome to you. Mr. Wale Edun spoke about the private sector that is heavily represented here. I'd like to quickly acknowledge some of this private sector stakeholders who have joined us here this afternoon. I begin with a renowned entrepreneur and one proud son of the Southeast, Dr. ABC Ojiako. A very good afternoon to you, sir. Of course, the man who drove local content to the success story that it is today, Obuago, Dr. N.S. Wapa. A very good afternoon to you as well. The chairman of Walter Smith is also here, a company that does business in the state. Mr. Abdulrazak Isa, a very good afternoon to you as well. Dr. Tony Chukwueke, chairman of Sterling Global Oil, we acknowledge you. The Managing Director of Renaissance Africa, Engineer Tony Atta, represented by Madam Abimbola Tijani, we welcome you. Engineer Efyong Okon, the Managing Director of Ano Gas Processing Company, we welcome you. And of course, some of the investors who are coming to take on the governor's offer of an investment haven. Lady Hu Yanghang, the chairman of Lianyang International Limited, a warm welcome to you as well. And Mr. Zhuang Wei of China Industrial Complex as well, we welcome you. Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm moving on now to our next goodwill speaker. Our next speaker is the man who hears Africa's economic heartbeat clearly, rhythmically, and with purpose. He is one that has spent his career strengthening African trade, unlocking continental value chains, and building financial bridges that help industries reach global markets. One of his many accomplishments, serving at the helm of Africa's Import-Export Bank, is pushing to have a common payment system for Africa. He's both a scholar and a practitioner, a visionary and a leader, a champion of industrialization and export development. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, join me